Steve, Warcrow.
Song of the Dormant. It's the brand new introductory battle set from Corvus Belli.
Yes, these guys, I spoke to them at Gen Con, and they are, of course, major sponsors at UK Games Expo. So we were excited to have a look at this. So we'll be opening this box today, but we'll also be giving this away to someone.
Yeah, we do have a giveaway as well. Now, it might already be given away by the time you watch this, but we are giving this away.
Yes, it will not be remaining in our office. There we go. There we go.
You're in.
So,
right, let's get our first impressions.
Okay, right. So, first impression, big bag of dice. Nice bit of weight to them, nice colour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very easy to read as well, the symbols.
Yep, they're nice and clear, aren't they?
Yep.
Got some bases, and then we've got the meat and potatoes here. We've got these miniatures. So I noticed that they're going to need gluing and painting.
That's right. You don't have to necessarily paint them. Obviously, it's going to improve your experience, and it is another side of the hobby is spending the time to actually paint the miniatures. And, you know, something like Army Paint to do a great range with Corvus Belli. You know, a nice kind of acrylic paint would work really, really well with these. But you can equally
Duncan Rhodes 2 thin coats, very good if you want some tutorials as well.
Yeah, exactly that. You can use an airbrush, you could use a contrast paint. There's lots of different types of variations that would work really, really well.
But you are going to need a tube of glue, whatever
you are going to need some super glue for these, yeah.
Okay.
Now, they're your miniatures, and then this is your data cards. And they're written, they're double-sided. You've got Spanish on one side, and you've got English on the other.
Oh, right, cool.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that. So it's the same stuff on both sides, but once in Spanish, once in English.
You got it, yeah.
Okay. I shall leave those sealed for the moment. They look lovely.
Yep.
Okay. You just might, you know, if your eyes are going a little bit, you might need to make sure you got your glasses on. Some of the text there is small.
Yep.
But I think perfectly readable. My eyes aren't great, and I can still read that as it is.
Basically, all the rules for each character is on the data sheet, so you don't need complex, like huge books. You just have these little cards to tell you what your models do.
So this is a starter set. So in terms of miniatures, what am I looking at? It's difficult to tell with
You're going to get
pieces.
2 armies in here. Okay?
2 armies.
You're going to get 2 small-sided armies. And if we open up, this is the rule book or the introductory book.
Oh, let me look at some of that artwork. That artwork looks, again, I love that.
So this is one of the forces that you get. Okay. They're like knights in shining armour, very kind of noble.
So would this be like a skirmish?
Skirmish fantasy game, yeah. So if you're familiar with any of that type of genre, you're going to see a lot of things that you're going to be familiar with here. These are corrupted elves that have kind of been tainted by evil magic.
Right.
So yeah, they're kind of the sort of evil aggressors in the game, yeah. And this is exactly what you get in the box. You get, you know, like some different characters and leaders for each force, and it is a skirmish game.
So there's 14, 15 figures there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I mean, this guy looks fairly impressive.
Yep.
And I assume this is this the equivalent on the other side?
No, that's just, they're a mix there. You've got the red and the blue army, basically, yeah. So the equivalent of the big knight here with the huge hammer.
Oh, right, okay, it's hammer time.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that looks really cool. And I assume that if you've enjoyed the introductory set, these will fit into an expanding army.
Yeah, so exactly that. A few more extra characters and you've got a much larger force.
So you're not wasting your money here. This all fits together.
You could split this with a friend. One of you takes one army, one of you takes the other.
Yeah.
That's really nice. And then you've got a player experience where it takes you through a series of scenarios where each game impacts the next one depending on how the battle goes. So it's an evolutionary sort of mission pack.
Right, okay, looking through this, you've got some QR codes to continue playing. Yep. That's always nice, isn't it? That, you know, in a manual where it takes you through to online resources.
And it's all for free as well with Corvus Belli. All of their rules are for free.
All the rules are free?
Yep.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay, so underneath that,
now,
what do we got here?
This is your map. This is the terrain. Everything is super easy to build. And this is your whole battlefield essentially in a box. So you not only get the dice, the models, but you also get, all the other aspects you're going to need to play.
Now, I remember when I was younger, one of the real obstructions to playing a war game was the barrier to entry was the cost.
Yeah.
In order to get the figures and the paint and the rules and the terrain, I mean, it was a real ache in certain parts. And so it's great to see now war games companies coming up with these introductory sets.
Yeah.
So that, you know, you can actually get into the game at a reasonable cost and in a reasonable time.
Yep.
So we've obviously got a
playmat.
Paper playmat here with nice, big, colourful, different terrains there. And then we've got these terrain pieces, which clearly fit together to make 3D sections.
That's it, and it is just push fit, so you don't even need glue for this. You just
okay, so this reminds me of, I don't know if you played Descent, the 3D Descent game. This had the same sort of terrain. Really easy to put together. Looks really cool on the battlefield, which was always great. And that looks, this very much reminds me of that kind of thing.
You've got, like areas that are like a wood area.
You've got a castle tower here by the look of it.
You've got walls. You've got graveyards.
You've got a hole.
Yeah. And then you've got all your tokens.
Ah, right. Tokens and this ruler that I think is fallen out of my bottom one. There it is. Yeah. You've got blood tokens and splat tokens.
These are called, like they're magical effects, And this is what you need to obviously measure out how far the miniatures move.
Oh, and again, that's sensible. And again, with Warcrow, I need a ruler. I need a tape measure. Uncle Tom Cobley and all. And they've thought of all that. So everything you need
is in the box.
Appears to be in the box, doesn't it? There's nothing missing. There's nothing we can think of. There is this small plastic piece.
Yeah, so that basically puts together what they call is like...
this disc.
It's like the event board. So everything is managed on here, so you know what turn you're on. And that's just
that fits with this little dial.
You got it, yeah. The event dial.
Well, it all looks very nice. It's nicely made, isn't it? It's good cardboard. It's thick. So sometimes with terrain pieces, if they're thin and rubbishy, they can come apart, but they look like they're going to last a while. The ruler looks cool. I'd use that anyway.
This is the other gauge as well you use, and you actually use the gauge to move your miniatures around. So like you said, everything's in the box, and it is a great introductory set. The game is very easy to learn to play.
Right.
It's super easy, and the miniatures
what I'd say in terms of just unboxing and seeing what's in here, I mean, it looks like a decent value for your money. You've got everything you need. If you have not played a war game, or you've only played a different war game, this is a great introduction by the look of it. Seems fairly reasonable to go through.
Yeah, the nice aspect of this game is that you alternate your interactions. So you're not sat there waiting for your opponent to finish their turn. You're always in the fight. So as soon as you've done a move, I'm doing a move. So it's a very, very fast reacting game.
And they've got a whole bunch of scenarios as well in the book. So you won't be stuck trying to come up with a story or a fight. It's all in there. And then you've got these finales. I mean, this all looks very well. Oh, and a nice reference sheet at the back. I would assume, knowing Corvus Belli, you can probably download a copy of that as well.
Yeah, exactly that.
Well, this looks like a really well thought together product and something I'd be happy with if I bought it. So I hope one of you is going to be happy with this and going to play it. We're going to pack this all back up and make sure we don't lose that little black piece.
And I'm sure Corvus Belli are going to be at UK Games Expo, so if you wanted to learn from them on how to play, then check it out.
Oh, absolutely. Major sponsors next year, and really looking forward to working with them. Thank you very much.